What's up, guys? Welcome to the first dual commentary for this community, and this is Arrow Ender, and who do I have with me today?
This is Minnesotaburns, and it's nice to finally do something like this. We've been trying to get it out for a while now.
Yeah. I think you hinted at it a couple times in your videos.
I did. I think people kind of caught on to it because I dropped your name in like the last 4 videos. So I don't know if people are smart enough to figure it out, but I'm sure some of them did.
Yeah, I made it a point to not mention your name just in case you were hiding it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know, but we're finally doing it here, and we're hoping the internet doesn't crash while we do this, because chances are we'll get all the way through it and then we'll have to do it again. So hopefully not.
Yeah. All right. So we have a couple questions here. So let's start this off with Minnesotaburns. What was your first console/game?
First console, first game. Like I'm like 9 years older than you, so I don't know if you go back this far, but Sega Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog, like the very, very first one, the 32-bit system. I think I beat that game like 1,000 times. It was like Sega Genesis was the game. That and like the first Madden football game on there as well. But Sega Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog was the very first one. And if you go, I don't know if you can still get them at GameStop, but I don't know if you can sell them on eBay. I have no idea, but that was the first system for me. What about you?
I think I mentioned it in my first commentary, but my first console was the PlayStation 1 because that was the main console of its day. And the first game I remember playing was Spyro the Dragon because that game was awesome.
Was that first? What kind of game was that? Was that like a?
It was a third-person fantasy adventure game where you played as a small purple dragon, and it fit perfectly for my 8-year-old self.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Our second video would be, or a second question would be, what setup do you use? What kind of TV? And what console you play on? And why?
Alright, so I play on the PS3 for no real reason. I thought my internet failed there for a second. But yeah, I play on a PS3, not for really any reasons, just the console I grew up with the PS2 and the PS1, so that's pretty much why it's PS3. I play with a Pioneer surround sound, and I use the little Bluetooth headset, so I don't use any real awesome mics like Astros or anything.
Oh, that's cool.
And I play on a 37-inch Sharp HD TV. What do you use?
720 or 1080?
1080.
1080, sweet. I play on the Xbox 360, and I actually have the newest version that they have. Hold on 1 second here. Sorry, I had someone at the door. That just leaves like a big gap in the commentary. I'm just gonna go with it though. I play on the Xbox 360, the newest version of it. It's the Xbox 360 Slim. It's the black, sleek design that fits right underneath my desk, and you can barely even hear it. And I know the crap that Xbox gets for the red rings of death, but this one is actually designed not to red ring. If it overheats, it just automatically turns off for you. As for my headset, I have Turtle Beach X11s, which are your basic run-of-the-mill Turtle Beach headset. It's not anything special. I can't hear footsteps from across the map, but if you're around the corner, I can definitely hear you. My TV is a simple 20-inch Insignia, which is the Best Buy brand, 720p. I bought it for like $200. So that's my setup.
All right. So I think the next biggest question we should probably go over is just why did you get into YouTube?
Well, it was I had been thinking about it for a while. You know, you watch like the big time commentators or whatever, and it just kind of piqued my interest, and I decided to make a New Year's resolution to do something new and teach myself how to use video editing software and kind of come out of my shell, because I'm more of a shy person in real life, and I figured this would be a good way to kind of express myself. So I went out and got the HD PVR, and I also downloaded Sony Vegas on my ancient 2006 single-core processor computer that absolutely hated me. I actually, like, before you started rendering my videos, I actually, like, got the first 3 videos that I had, I think, out by myself, and it took, like, 12 hours to render it. I mean, it turned out, the quality turned out fine, but it just took forever. And I guess the reason why I got into YouTube was just to do something fun. And then you had messaged me, I think like a couple videos into whenever I started doing it, and you kind of pushed me in the right direction. I didn't really know what the goal was, just kind of do something new and have fun. I don't know. What about yourself? You were the one that kind of messaged me with your ideas on how to grow a community and grow a channel.
Yeah, so I really wanted to get into YouTube probably halfway through the life cycle of Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like mid-summer or whatever. And I really wanted to, but I didn't have the money or the time, or because I was working at a camp at that time, but whatever reason I didn't do it. And I finally, almost on a whim, decided to buy everything at once about 2 months ago and set it all up. And for a long time, after watching all these huge channels get big and wondering why they did, I think I thought I had a pretty good idea on just how you could create an awesome community and all that. So I went looking for all y'all, and I'm really glad I did find y'all.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have someone who has the same goals and ideas, and we can kind of motivate each other to push each other in the right direction. And obviously, I think when you and I met, we both had like 20 subscribers now, and I've got like 70 now. You're creeping towards 100, so it's definitely going in the right direction. We've only been doing this for like not even 2 months yet, so in a very short amount of time, I think we've started to build a very strong community that's heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I remember before I put that video up, even technically announcing all of this, I was already getting subscribers who were being sent by all of y'all somehow, and I was just watching all of our channels every day, and I couldn't figure. And I was just amazed by how fast we were growing in comparison to a month ago when I had 24 subscribers.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. How much time do we have left in this video? You're the only one watching the clip.
It is at 7:22, so we got about a minute and a half.
Alright. I think you kind of skipped over a question. We were going to say favorite thing in Call of Duty Black Ops and least favorite thing.
I did miss that. Alright, so what is your favorite thing?
I don't really have a favorite thing. I guess I have a favorite game type, and that would be domination, but what I really wish they would have added was the game type war. I don't know if you ever played that in World at War. But
no, I never did.
It was the most popular game type. If you have a chance to throw that game, and if you have it, there's still people who play it. It's like there's like a flag in the middle of the map, and then you have to capture it, and it just keeps pushing the opponents further back into their spawn. And it's hard to explain. You just have to play it to figure it out. As for least favorite thing, Last Stand. I know it's so cliche, but I seriously like I have like this. I'm pretty like this is a twitchy shooter, so if you play a lot, you kind of figure out how many bullets it takes to kill someone depending upon what weapon you're using.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate walking around the corner and spraying a guy right in the chest and then walking away thinking I killed him, and he shoots me in the back with his pistol. When I'm around the wall too, I hate the lag too. Like if you're on a 3-bar or a 4-bar, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you have the same least favorite thing, but what would you say your favorite thing is?
Probably my favorite thing in Black Ops, at least, is just the kill streaks, like the dogs and the Blackbird, which is by far my favorite.
Oh yeah, definitely the best kill streak in the game.
Yeah. And I would probably have to agree, Last Stand is my most hated thing in Black Ops.
Yeah. It's like worse than Martyrdom was in COD 4.
I would take Martyrdom over Last Stand.
Because at least you can run away from it.
Yeah. So this video is over. I didn't see the score. I have too many windows up. But thank you all for watching. Burns, do you want to give us the outro here?
Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a good one.
Alright, peace.